If you have not heard of their popular YouTube channel, chances are your teen has. With real-life parenting themes, it's no wonder the LeRoys boast nearly 1 million subscribers. An inspirational beginning combined with their day-to-day happenings have made this Harriman family a local sensation.
For some reason, when my kids get into a small confined area, they seem to go like this. And I don't like that.
Shanna LeRoy is a mom committed to showing the fun in everyday motherhood. And she's using her YouTube channel to do it. Posting videos of life with her kids, pilot husband,
Love you too,
and their little dog, Lucy. With nearly 1 million subscribers and counting, the LeRoys resonate with parents and teens alike. From makeup tutorials to family drama, every moment is meant to inspire all families to live a little more joyfully. You can feel that joyful vibe, can't you, even through those short little clips? Well, you heard the math. Let me repeat it one more time. With nearly 1 million people following their channel, the LeRoys are an inspiration to moms and teenagers alike. They are living proof that balancing that mom-teen relationship status is possible, but we wanted the inside look at exactly how they strike that balance. Shanna LeRoy joins me in studio. Welcome, it's so great to meet you.
Thank you, you too.
I'm always so fascinated. Here I sit in the role of traditional television. Your family kind of riding this new wave of YouTube TV, so to speak. What got you into this? Did you ever anticipate it would be as big as it is now?
You know what, I never expected it to get this big. You know, when we started, it was all kind of for fun. You know, let's just kind of see how this goes. And then it just kind of, we just kind of got a niche, and it just, you know, finding out a little bit about, like, you know, what works for us. And
sure.
I feel like what worked for us is my teenage daughter and myself, and that's kind of what
that relationship is kind of what pushes your story forward. So how would you say life has changed in the last 2 years? What is it like being a YouTube family?
You know what, there's really not much of a difference at all. We are the same people that we were before we did YouTube. We're sarcastic, we joke around with each other, we have a lot of fun together. You know, it's the same as it was before. It has made me a better mom. I will say that, though. I feel like I have become a better mother because I spend more time with my kids. I spend a lot more quality time with them. I'm making amazing memories with them, which is so fun. But it's even better that, you know, I find excuses like, oh, we can go record this and I can make these awesome memories. Plus, I'm bonding with my kids into a whole new level that I've never done before.
You see it as a win-win.
Yes.
What inspired you to do this in the first place?
You know, I have two inspirations that made me start this. You know, I lost a little boy back in 2006. His name was Logan.
So sorry.
And he was 8 months old, thank you. And he died from a congenital heart defect. And we had 2 open heart surgeries. And, you know, looking back on his life, I just wish I would have had YouTube back in 2006. Like, how cool would that have been to document his life and to, like, share it with others? But when, you know, we were starting our YouTube, I'm like, you know what? I want to show that you know, through trials and hardships in your life, you can get through hard things. And so I wanted to show him. I wanted to show his story. I wanted to share it with others because I've been through it. And there are moms out there, siblings out there who haven't, you know, or, you know, who don't know how to handle it. You know, it could bring you into a deep depression. And I just wanted to show that there is life after death. Like, there is, like, you can enjoy, you can be happy again. I just wanted to show that you can be happy again and that you can.
What a beautiful message.
So,
and you're living that joy day in and day out.
Yes. And my other inspiration is my teenage daughter. You know, you know, before we even started YouTube, here I am just writing on Facebook and Instagram, and we're posting pictures and funny, like, little segments together, and people leave comments all the time. You two should start a YouTube channel. It'd be so funny. You guys are so entertaining. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe we should.
Which is unique. I think a lot of people say that about best friends, right? You two friends would make a great reality show or a great YouTube channel. I was curious to notice your daughter has, is it 200,000 followers?
Yes.
On Instagram. Does that make you nervous? How do you manage that on the mom front?
You know, on the mom front, you're very protective. You know, Mother Bear comes out a lot, you know, I think. And so you know, I'd always tell her from the very beginning when we started doing YouTube, I said, you know, Kesley, you are going to get a lot of followers as we continue to grow. And, you know, the negativity is going to come. It's just the way it is. But you have to remember that these people that are saying these things behind a screen do not know you personally. They do not know, you know, they're just seeing what they want to see. They're very insecure with themselves. They're just trying to build themselves up. So I often remind her that she is loved by us. She is loved by the family, her other family, and she's loved by those around her, and that these people don't matter. And so if she does happen to read a comment or something mean, that it's, don't listen to it. Don't listen to it at all.
I have to imagine that's an ongoing conversation.
Oh,
Does it ever crack through your mama bear tough skin too when you read the negativity?
It does. It does get me. And it's gotten better as I've grown with YouTube, and because you just kind of brush it off like no big deal. You have to because you can't let it affect you, and I really feel like it's gotten easier to just not worry about the criticism as we've grown.
You talk about other families, other moms getting inspiration from that. I love that, life after death, right? Mm-hmm. Joy to be found in the daily living. You also, I think, have a lot of moms kind of leaning in and listening how you navigate that relationship with your daughter. And there's a few takeaway points that you put to paper for us that I think our viewers will really appreciate. The first is that you want everyone in your family to be comfortable talking about their mistakes.
Yes. My teenage daughter is going through a hard time of her life. Middle school, high school is very hard. And, especially for me when I was in middle school and high school, and I told her I want her to never feel like she can't kind of talk to me about anything that she's going to experience, because everything she experiences is going to experience nothing that I haven't experienced. Sure. And I have
different generation, maybe same problem.
Yes. So
You also try as a family to point out daily changes in perspective. Explain how this kind of affects you or improves your momming on the ground.
Like I said, high school is a hard time of life. She's gonna have good days, she's gonna have bad days. And that you gotta have those good days and you gotta have those bad days. The one thing I've told Kesley is, when growing up, like I said, middle school, high school is hard. I had a lot of depression. I had thoughts of suicide for sure. And I remember coming home from school, and I'm very passionate about this, I'm sorry, but I remember coming home from school and telling my mom, I said, Mom, I just hate my life. I hate it so bad, and I just want to I don't even want to live. And I'm, and of course, I had the thoughts of suicide and stuff. I'm so glad I never did anything, obviously, because the next day I went to school and I came home, Mom, I had the best day ever. And my mom's like, well, aren't you glad that you didn't, and this is the quote we live by in our house, never make a permanent decision based on temporary feelings. And I always use that always tell Kesley that same thing, never make a decision based on how you're feeling. Remember that it gets better. And so I always try to encourage my kids, you gotta have those really bad days to have those good days.
It's fluid, it's changing, it's up and it's down. How do you navigate friends? I mean, here we have this social media platform with hundreds of thousands of friends. How do you navigate the on-the-ground relationships or help your teen navigate those relationships?
And I feel like this is something that moms should be a part of. I feel like moms should know who their teens are friends with. I believe in this, that you become like those you hang around. And I really feel like when I get to know who my daughter's associating with and they come and spend time with us and we get to know them on a personal level, I feel like that has been an added bonus.
So you're looping in the friends, in the family activities.
We bring them to activities. We've gone on vacations. We've brought them on vacations with us. And I mean, I see them all hours of the day, every mood possible. And it's fun. I feel like I'm able to be in their lives without being a prying mother,
Crossing that line.
Yes.
And I love this final point that you can actually step up in certain appropriate moments and validate as the friends would. So you're kind of that, that comrade on the side.
Yes, there's definitely a balance between mother and friendship. Sure. My daughter knows the boundaries since, it works for us.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. You've got your cute family here in studio. We've loved meeting them as well, and we'll continue to watch and cheer you on.
Thank you so much,
Shanna.